Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. So, this is the first of preferably 3 parts that I have to record before I head out for the holidays. I'm not sure if I'll get all 3, I'll definitely get 2 though. So, this part we're going to be finishing off New Frontiers by playing through the Renegade's Regret. So, Captain Neth Parr, the Zenkethi officer who delivered vital military intelligence to the Alliance prior to the assault on Bajor, has turned herself into authorities at Deep Space Nine. Debrief the captain and determine the nature of this new information if possible. Wonderful. Now, this one we do go and control somebody else, so I just want to make sure that my ship loadouts were saved as up to... You know what? Actually, I'm just going to save again, just to be on the safe side. And let's go ahead and hail.
Captain Neth Parr has turned herself in to authorities at Deep Space Nine. She's the Zenkethi officer who delivered vital military intelligence to the Alliance prior to the assault on Bajor. Captain Parr is now actively seeking asylum and claims to have more tactical information for us. I'd like you to debrief the captain and determine the nature of this new information, if possible.
Great. Quinn, you seem kind of jumpy. Okay, I don't think he's going to do it again, but he was definitely sort of jumpy. And transwarp over to DS9. And begin Renegade's Regret. Regret. Or maybe not, because this is going to be one of the slow loading screens. Or at least the slow start. And so we just wait. There we go. Now it's picking up. And let's switch back to a normal uniform.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. The Chief told me to expect you. The Zenkethi officer is in the far room at the back. A Starfleet captain is speaking to her.
Thanks. I'll head back there now.
Good to see you again. Tensions are running pretty high where the Zenkethi are concerned, but Captain Parr has gone through a lot to help the Alliance. She deserves a fair shake.
Agreed, Captain.
We keep meeting under less than ideal conditions.
Indeed. Why are you in the brig?
The Chief of Security thought it was a prudent measure. Technically, I am under protective custody until the Alliance decides what to do with me. I cannot fault this decision. Our military has much to answer for, myself included. There are many who might see a Zenkethi face and decide to seek vengeance.
I trust you. Come on out.
Thank you. Far too many lives have been lost in this crusade, so I'm glad the tactical data I provided helped to save some.
That's an understatement, Captain.
No longer. I renounced the title of captain after committing mutiny. Part of the price I paid to save those lives today. Let's move on. I have more information for the Alliance. I presume you are here to collect it.
That's right.
Are you ready to hear my story?
Proceed. And again, it's going to be one of the slow loading screens. Because of course it is. I hate these loading screens sometimes, I'll be honest. And there's really no way I can make them interesting, but I'm also too lazy to go and actually edit them out.
It began on my first mission as captain. I remember it clearly. Captain's log, mission cycle 132. We have arrived at System 91, local designation EOC. Admiral Zen Tarak prepares to conduct Dransuli cleansing operations. Our tactical reports indicate minimal threat from the locals. This should be another aid run.
Captain Parr, we are receiving an incoming transmission from Admiral Zen Tarak.
Let's not keep the Admiral waiting, Ensign. Put him on screen.
The planet Eog. Scans show it to be filthy with the eggs of the hatred Dransuli. Their defenses are generally inferior, but their fleet could be dangerous in large numbers. While our ground squad prepares the weapon, we will ensure that no ship leaves this system. If one ship with one egg escapes, the contagion spreads. That is not acceptable. I know this is your first mission as Captain Neth. Don't let your excitement distract you from the task at hand. Stay alert!
Of course, Admiral. We're prepared to enforce containment protocol as ordered, sir.
See to it that you do, Captain. Zentra out. Ioki fleet on intercept course. Eliminate them.
And these things will be pretty easy to kill. One, because they're 65 levels below me. I'm too lazy to go and try and organize this into something reasonable. I'll be honest, the cannon shots kind of remind me of PPCs from MechWarrior. They kind of have that same sort of effect.
This is the freighter Starstruck. We're not warriors. Spare us, please.
Ship is under attack. Ignore them and follow protocol.
Please stop. We're civilians. There's children here.
That is all yours if you let us go. You're about to blow up a fortune here. Be reasonable.
We're a hospital ship. We're not a threat. Scan us. We have no weapons. Just sick and injured people. Shield has failed.
Like I said, killing these guys will be nice and easy. It's a cakewalk. Although I think they used to take a little bit more, so I think they might have modified this a little, because I think when I first played this, they did still take a couple of shots.
Target's shields have failed.
It wasn't this near instant explosion.
Captain, the ground team has beamed to safety. The protomatter bomb is ready. Since this is your first mission, I'm granting you the honor of detonating the weapon. Get into position when you're ready.
Yes, as you wish, Admiral. Par out.
Okay. It's full impulse into orbit and trigger detonation.
is a difficult path to walk at times, Captain, yet you performed your duties well. It will reflect in my next report to the Autarch. I have seen great promise in you today. Faithful service to the Coalition is well rewarded. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sir. I will not forget today's events for a long time, if ever.
Depart system. And another slow loading screen, because of course. Gotta take up my hard drive space by giving me long loading screens. This is one of the reasons I don't think I'll get all three parts recorded. Is just lack of hard drive space. I've got a bunch of crap on my recording drive. I really need to get a third drive solely for holding the raw footage.
That mission took a toll upon me and my crew. To eradicate the Tranzuli was one thing. The eradication of innocent Ioki was another. Despite my personal feelings, I remained a loyal officer. Things would change under Cronus 3. I led the protomatter bomb squad myself.
Draconis 3 is a primitive, pre-industrial backwater planet. There is a large infestation. You know what to do, Captain. And Neff, keep your guard up down there. We think the target site is a temple. If that's so, the local savages may try to stop you. Feel free to discourage them. Aggressively, if necessary.
Our firepower should discourage them, Admiral. They shouldn't pose much of a threat to the mission.
We're good to go here. The weapon's in the green. Protomatter matrix is stable and primed. The Admiral wants us to deploy the bomb in the largest concentration of Tranzuli eggs. Looks like that's in some type of structure ahead, not far from here. Ready to go when you are, Captain.
All right, let's move out. Keep an eye out for the locals and make sure the weapon is protected. No more lucky shots like we're known for, okay? The Admiral roared at me for a 10 cycle over that.
And begin mission.
$50 credits says Tashan drops the bomb. Again. Oh, I'll take that. I'm standing right here, you know.
Yeah, these guys can take a couple of shots, which is kind of annoying, I'll be honest. Also find it interesting that we're using Tetrion weapons, apparently, but the effect is green.
This pillar points down the road to that primitive structure.
I mean, it doesn't point down to anything. There's no arrow or anything saying go this way to get to temple. It's just a light post.
Large concentration of Tranzuli eggs ahead. Does it matter where we put it? The whole planet gets scoured. Ask the Admiral. I'm sure he'd just love to tell you. You know, after giving you a year of latrine duty. Both of you, shut it. We got a job to do here. Yes, sir. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just stay disciplined. Remember what happened on Hatari.
Yep. These guys can take more shots than I would like. Go. Oh, still this dude, apparently. I didn't even see you. You blended in quite nicely. the hell was that? Oh, you.
Are these fools gathering Tranzuli eggs?
Maybe they are.
What? Are they worshipping the eggs?
Well, they got no idea what the hell they are.
They wouldn't want these eggs to hatch if they knew what was inside them.
Looks like they're over here. Oh, that's a little overkill, guys.
Look at this picture. There's a Vulcan in it. Mammals all look the same to me. You know, they probably say the same about us, right? I don't look anything like you. I'm actually good looking.
Now, I'm interested in how you get the Vulcan part, because I don't really see it at all. Mostly because there's the lack of ears, period. So that you don't even get the obvious indicator of pointy elf ears. Well, elf-looking ears.
Status report, Captain. Have you breached the structure yet?
Yes, sir. We found something interesting as well. Transmitting data now.
Starfleet. Interesting. Your scans indicate that image is centuries old. More Federation time travel nonsense, perhaps. Proceed with your mission, Captain. We don't have time for archaeology.
Yes, sir. Away team out. So, yeah, I don't know how they're getting the Vulcan thing, but apparently there's a Vulcan. One of those three is a Vulcan. Actually, interesting. Ours is green, but theirs are blue.
Captain, Tranzuli signatures are most concentrated here.
Yeah, I can see that.
This looks like a prime detonation site, Captain. We'll get the weapon placed and ready to go. This won't take long. Who's on Overwatch while we deploy the bomb?
That'll be me. Get the weapon ready. I'll make sure you aren't interrupted.
I mean, I really shouldn't need a respawn, but I guess I'll take the respawn point anyway.
Is that the door closing? Hey! We're still in here! Captain!
That didn't do nearly as much damage as I was expecting it to.
Bomb placement complete. Priming for detonation. Now.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting that to kill more of them. Does this only hit a certain number of enemies? No? And that should have killed more of them. Yeah, that I feel like that really should be doing more damage.
Need to stabilize the proto-matrix
Or at least
here.
killing more of these guys. Okay, took out the leader. Not quite sure why that didn't do any damage. In theory, I could kill less of these guys if I just stood there until the timer ran out, and then only then killed them. There we go.
We're reading a large number of life signs massing near your location, Captain. A large assault is imminent. Is the weapon ready to deploy?
In moments, sir, but my men are still trapped in the structure. Transporters can't lock onto their signals.
Unfortunate, but we don't have time to extract them. We've received a priority assignment from the Autarch himself. We must depart at once. Prepare for transport.
Sir, give us a little more time. Beam an engineering team down. We can break into the structure with explosives.
You have your orders, Captain. Your men are acceptable losses, as are you. Would you like to join them?
No, sir. I would not.
Okay, beam up. Wow, we've been really unlucky with these loading screens today.
I left those men to die. And for what? So the Admiral could reach his next genocide on time. It was madness.
So there were no evacuation plans? No rescue efforts?
None. The Autarch's orders were quite clear on those matters. And the Admiral was all too willing to execute those orders. When we reached the Atosi system, it had become clear. Our crusade was not a just one.
Atosi Prime. Long-distance scans suggested the presence of Dratsuli infestation. We'll need to be certain. Standard operating procedure, Captain. Begin by conducting a scan of the planet.
Yes, sir. Let's hope this was a false alarm.
Okay, and full impulse towards the planet.
This is Counselor Halatunum. I speak for the Atosi people. We know of you, Zenkethi, and your purpose here. If you scan our planet, you'll discover that it is free of the bioform objects you seek to destroy. A scan of our moon will reveal the presence of those objects in totality. When we heard the fate of other worlds like ours, we collected the objects and placed them there for you. Scour the moon as you will. It is devoid of life. Atosi Prime, however, is not. Over 4 billion souls dwell here. In their name, I ask you now, spare our world. Spare our lives.
Captain, confirm the Counselor's story. Scan both planet and moon. Verify the location of the Dratsuli eggs. We've been lied to before, and at great cost. I won't be deceived here today.
Yes, sir. I'll verify the egg locations.
No signs of infestation, Captain. Shall we scan the moon next?
Yes. Helm, set a course for the Atosi moon.
Captain, I'm reading a large concentration concentration of Transuli eggs on the Atosi moon.
Very well. Prepare the torpedo launcher.
As you can see, we have been truthful.
Captain, return to the planet and conduct a deep scan. I want to be absolutely certain there is no remaining infestation within this system.
As you wish, Admiral.
Okay, head back to the planet. Scan it again.
Report, Captain. I'm picking up low-level signs of infestation across the planet. Are you as well?
Negative, Admiral. I believe the Atosi were being truthful here. There's no sign of Transuli infestation on our sensors.
It could be residual traces left behind when they move the eggs. Or it could be shielded pockets of infestation. Another crude attempt to deceive us. We must be certain, Captain. Prepare to scour Atosi Prime.
Sir, with all due respect, Atosi Prime is not a threat to us. There's no need for this.
There is every need, Captain. Since you appear to be incapable of following my orders, I will deal with Atosi Prime myself. Tactical, prepare to fire a protomatter torpedo at Atosi Prime.
Admiral, no. Don't do this, sir.
No, we're not a threat. We're not...
I could stomach no more after that. I could no longer walk upon the path of madness. My crew felt the same. Together, we began to walk a new path.
It is done. In light of your service to the Autarch and the Coalition, I will not have you shot for treason. If it were anyone else, be warned. The next time you see fit to walk the path of disobedience, I will not stay my hand. I'll see to it that your entire lineage is purged from existence to the last scale and egg. Do I make myself clear, Captain?
Yes, you do, sir. Helm, get us out of here.
Okay, LaForge, what do you think?
Admiral Zen Tarak has a lot to answer for. We can only hope the Zenkethi Crusade has come to an end at last and that nothing like this ever happens again.
Okay, Neth.
That path, that choice, led me to where we are now. Walking it ultimately gave me the strength to stand against the Admiral and defect to the Alliance. I think we can both agree that journey has reached its end. From this point forward, I begin to walk along the path of atonement. That journey will never end for me, but I will help as many as I can with every step I take.
That's an honorable path to take.
Thank you. I hope your superiors have the same opinion as well. As long as the Autarch lives, he will continue to pursue his insane crusade. I believe I can be of use to the Alliance when the time comes to stop him, once and for all.
I mean, Neth, I'm a fleet admiral. About the only people above me would be the president of the Federation. Whatever. Agreed.
I shall abide by their decision until our paths merge once more.
Until then, goodbye. Admiral, are you ready to return to the ship? Beam me up. And always beam my eyebrows first.
It sounds like Captain Parr has had some harrowing experiences out there. It's clear that the Autarch is dedicated to wiping out every last threat to the Zenkethi by any means necessary. Disturbing. Alliance officials will be reviewing the Captain's request for asylum soon. The help she's given us, and your report, will go a long way toward the approval of that request.
Okay. Now, I'll be honest. I don't care about any of these. I think I'll take the polearm, just for the hell of it. The reality is, I will probably never use any of these. Well, that is going to be it for this part. I will see you all next time, where we will be beginning the Gamma Quadrant story arc. But until next time, quick reminder, I do have a Patreon, so if you enjoy the content of the channel, that is the easiest and best way to help support the channel. But as always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you all next time. But until then, goodbye and farewell.